Good evening, good morning, and good afternoon, wherever you are on this mad, mad world. We've got some fantastic news. I'm sure many of you have already seen this, but it's great. Women's March protester found guilty of sex abuse against Infowars reporter. March participant who grabbed Owen Sawyer's nuts sentenced to jail time. Fantastic news. That's brilliant. There is the result. There is, as they say, a God. Not on this planet, but there is definitely a God somewhere. Look, I mean, this girl, she's a pretty girl. Pretty girl. I mean, how much makeup has she got? She's plastered on. I mean, she's gorgeous. She's a really nice looking girl. I mean, look at her beautiful, pure white hair to signify um, her innocence, her inner beauty. Fucking smug bitch. If you see the video, the way she's turning, grinning to her adoring fans. Just look at her. She's like a girl at, I suppose, like, in the US, you do your proms, and she's just sat, sort of looking around at the audience, adoringly looking back at her. Oh, isn't she so beautiful? This is so pretty. You dumb bitch. You're gonna do some time. I wonder how you're gonna cope with the old Leslie's. 5 days, mate. Well, she might enjoy it. You never know. Cool. Them girls, you better be prepared, mate. You better be practicing your scissor moves now. Because them girls in there, they're gonna be hitting you rough with the old scissor moves. I think it's called scissoring. Yeah, you better be practicing, girl, because they're gonna love you in there. So, so there we go. A Women's March participant who was filmed grabbing Infowars reporter Owen Sawyer by the nuts was found guilty of misdemeanor sex abuse. The DC Supreme Court ruling, which came down Tuesday, orders Catholic University of America student Isabel. Oh, isn't that a very nice? Oh, Isabel, perfect for such a beautiful girl. Isabel, brilliant, isn't it? Oh, I'm so in love with that name, Isabel. Oh shit, the surname. I'm going to attempt it. O'Shaughnessy. No, that's completely fine. Just O. Isabel O. We call her from now on. God Almighty. Why do people come up with these fucking shit long names? Like, I mean, the worst ones are the Greeks. Was it Mopolopoulos? I don't know. Anyway, let's move on. To serve 5 days in jail and 6 months of unsupervised prohibition. Probation, you dumbass. Probation. Oh dear, 5 days. Whew, you better oil yourself up, my dear. Oil yourself up. Because they're going to hit you hard in that prison. Them girls, whoo, them butch lesbians, they're going to come after you. So this is the Supreme Court of the District of Columbia. So United States of America versus Isabel K. O. And you can see here the defendant having been found guilty on the following counts as indicated below. Court finding, trial by court, guilty. Charge, sex abuse, misdemeanor. So the sentence is sentence of the court. Here we go. Sentenced to 5 days incarceration. Execution of sentence suspended as all. YRA, unsupervised probation for 6 months, $50. Due date 26th of July 2019. So, what does that mean? So, execution of sentence suspended as to all. Is she going to do the 5 days or not? Or has it been suspended? And that she's going to, I mean, the probation, I suppose she has to report to the police station for, whatever it is for 6 months. Or they will get in contact with her. I don't know. But whatever the situation is, the point is, this is going to be on her record for the rest of her life. So, well done, you dumbass. Now you've done something that, wasn't necessary. All you could do was lie about it. Let's see if we can see. The case stemmed from a January 29 Women's March event where O, 21, walked up to Sawyer as he was filming a report and grabbed and squeezed his nuts, as noted in a criminal complaint. The assault made headlines after Sawyer agreed to press charges against O, who was subsequently arrested and charged with misdemeanor sexual abuse. In an interview with police, now here you are, this is the bit where she lies out of her arse. She said she inadvertently brushed up against him and grabbed his nuts, but she left that out. And that he took her comments out of context in what was an emotionally charged situation. God almighty. See how people always lie? And I don't know if this went to court, and she put her hand in the Bible. She's supposed to be a Catholic girl, clearly not a very good one, going around grabbing people's nuts. I mean, it's just outrageous. O also told police she was being sarcastic when she made a verbal admission of sexual assault on film. Really? Didn't look like it to me. Well, didn't look like it to me. Anyway, Sawyer posted video of the assault to Twitter 2 days after the incident, saying, "Here is the moment I was sexually assaulted by a Women's March protester. She laughed about it. The crowd cheered it. The police did nothing." In exchange, O appeared to be trying to make a point about the infamous Hollywood access tape in which a hot mic caught President Trump using locker room talk to discuss his attraction to beautiful women. So, our president can grab a woman by the pussy. I can grab you by the balls. O told Sawyer as she touched his genitals. She just grabbed my dick. Is that sexual assault? Owen asked the crowd before asking, "Oh, is that sexual assault?" "Yes," she replied, speaking into an Infowars microphone. "So you just sexually assaulted me?" Owen asked. "I did assault you," O admitted on film, the silly bitch. "Should you be arrested?" Sawyer inquired. "Arrest me?" She replied, "Oh God." I should say, it's all fuckery. All you can do is laugh. Oh dear, this is fantastic. She's got her just desserts. I'm very happy to see that. And hopefully this will send a message out to all the silly bitch feminists out there. You keep doing your nonsense. At some point, people are going to get tired of it. And this is where it's starting to happen. And this is fantastic. So hopefully she's going to do 5 days in jail with a bunch of lesbians. So she'd better pucker up, practice her scissor moves. In an exclusive statement to Infowars, Sawyer said he was pleased by the court's ruling. It was such a relief when I heard the judge's verdict. It was the right thing and a relief to know my political speech was protected in this case, and crimes could not be committed against me for it. Honestly, I think this needs to go further for other victims of what, in my view, is a hate crime. But this was a victory for justice and Trump supporters who are attacked in the streets. Government workers get a bad rap, but the team of attorneys, detectives that helped get this verdict were great. It's sad that bad government workers give them all a bad name when there are good people in government. I hope this verdict and others deters the political violence and hate crimes against Trump supporters. I demand justice for Trump supporters targeted by political violence. Absolutely. It's gotten way, way out of hand in the last few years, and very little seems to be, being done about it. I mean, the guy who did the bike lock, I think he hit 7 people across the top of their heads. I'm not sure what the verdict of that, whether he was put into prison or whether he was just fined. I mean, obviously he's going to get, on his record, but still, he needs to. I mean, the massive pain hitting a person over the head with a bike lock could damage that person for the rest of their life. And so misdemeanor sexual abuse, according to DC law, is defined as whoever engaged in a sexual act or sexual contact with another person and who should have knowledge or reason to know that the act was committed without that other person's permission. Yeah, so this is good news. Well done, Sawyer. I'm very happy to hear that. These people need to be taken, the mental left need to be taken to court at every opportunity so they face justice and hopefully get slung into jail when it's appropriate. So, yeah, this is good news, and big up to Trump. Onwards to 2020 victory for Donald J. Trump. I'm out. Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning again. As they say, to get the biscuit, you have to fix it. Or is it to fix it is to get the biscuit? Whatever the fuck. Anyway, see you later.